All right, so we've successfully sanded down our tabletop to a nice rough sand. Feels good, looks good. I'm going to confirm it's over 16 inches. So about 16 3/8 by about 16 and a half. So we got to true this up to 16 by 16, and here's how we're going to do it. We're going to take this edge right here, we're going to run through the planer. Even though it's probably already true, we're going to confirm that it is by running it down through. I will take it, I will hold it just like this. I will focus my pressure right here towards the top, making sure it's not going to be wobbly on me, and I'm going to push it on down through. On our table, take a look. Absolutely beautiful. I like to put a light X, very light, so you can easily erase it. I know that's good. So we've successfully trued up this side over here at the joiner. I confirmed it because I see my little X on it. I now want to get this down. I want to rip it down to 16 inches right on the money. So I set our fence right here up to 16 inches. I've confirmed that the blade is about 1/4 of an inch taller. We're now ready to run this bad boy here down through. I'm going to focus my pressure, keeping it tight against the fence with my trued up edge. All the way through. Going to confirm that it's 16 inches. It is. This over here happens to measure 16 and a half. So in order to get this here good, in a perfect situation, we would go over to a chop saw, put this flush on the back, and cross cut it square. However, since it's 16 inches, that's a long, long ways for the chop saw to cut, and we wouldn't be able to get it, so we're going to square it right up over here on this table saw. I'm going to show you how I like to do that. So obviously we would definitely not want to go ahead and run it through at 16 inches because we don't have a trued edge here yet. So if you notice, it came out of our saw like this. I flipped it 90 degrees. We will be cross-cutting, not ripping, cross-cutting this down. I'm going to go to 16 3/8 inches. I'm going to grab sliding T-square. I'm going to bring it up, confirm that it's 90 degrees to my table. Can we agree that this edge over here and this edge over here is true? Yeah. Absolutely. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus our attention on this right here. And we're just going to make sure it's tight somewhere. So if you can bring that camera up, we'll take a look. You notice it's tight right here, and it's a little bit open right here, and it happens to be tight down here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to make sure it stays tight right here by holding this really good against my sliding T-square. So I'm putting my thumbs right here, and I'm physically pulling back on this really good. All right, I'm just going to make sure it stays tight this one spot, and I'm going to go right on down through. Take a look on our table, perfectly trued up side. We can now get rid of our sliding T-bevel. We know this side over here is true. So we've got true, true, true. We're going to set this here up to 16 inches, right on the money. I keep this tight over here. Look at that. Now it's tight the whole way because we squared it up. We put this here back. Focus our pressure against our fence and forward. All the way through. And we could confirm this thing was square by taking a big L square and putting it on here. Also go corner to corner. Got 22 and a little bit over 9/16. 22 and a little bit over 9/16. So we are 100% square. Now, this is all good, this is all good, this is all good, and this is all good. We've got to be very careful that we don't damage any of these outside edges. In the next video, we'll go over how to sand this bad boy all the way up to a finishing grit.